guess what? I lost my bag dumped out. Okay, my bag completely dumped out when I was going into Dollar Tree, and guess what? It dumped some of my stuff out onto the ground underneath my car, and I did not even realize it. I don't even have any makeup on, except, like, I know all of you are asleep, and this is the funny child. I'm up this early. And I was up, and I spray paint some of the paint, and I have to work on my online store, taking some of the prices down, putting them down lower, adding more information. Oh my gosh, I got so much to do today, and it's Sunday. But oh my Lord, everybody, here my bag dumped out, and it dumped my spray out. And so I'm praying to God that my spray is still up here in the parking lot, and whatever else was in my bag that I bought, remember, that jumped out in the parking lot, and it went underneath my car. And when I went to look this morning for my spray, my second can of spray, it was not in my bag and a few other things, and here it's in the parking lot. So how long with it? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I know you don't want to even come on this early with me. No joke. I understand. I don't blame you. Like, I just had to run down the road to see if I can retrieve what was dumped in the parking lot. And I didn't even realize it, everybody. I thought I picked everything up, and I didn't. And so it's like laying in the parking lot. I guess hopefully I can find it. Hopefully nobody took it, because the can of spray was like almost 10. It was like $10. So I am just my bag dumped out, and I didn't even realize that. I thought there was only a few things that dumped out. Well, here, guess what? A lot of my stuff dumped out of my bag, and it went underneath my car, and I did not see it until this morning when I woke up. And oh my God! When the bag dumped out, it went all over. So hopefully, when I get here in the parking lot, because that was the stuff from Michael's. That was like the spray, the clear spray. It was that dumped out of the bag, and that was like $10. So I'm like, oh, I hope it's in this parking lot, everybody, this morning. You have no idea. It's like, but good morning, everybody. I know I don't have no makeup on or anything like that. I brushed my teeth, and I jumped up, and I just quickly put my tights on and my runners on, and it's like I just went and got up for all of you. Oh my God, I didn't even have anything, no coffee, no nothing. I just prayed to God it's in this parking lot. Let's see if it is. I don't even know. Do you think it is? Do you think my stuff is still in this parking lot? I don't even know. I have no idea that would be in there. I have no idea until I don't even see it, everybody. Oh my God. It's not. Somebody took it. Somebody already got it. Oh, you know what, everybody? They cleaned the parking lot. And guess what? It's not in the parking lot. It is completely gone. Because they cleaned the parking lot in the evenings. And guess what? My stuff isn't here. It is totally gone. It is literally gone. My can of spray? Yeah, it is just gone. Yeah, it is, honest to God, it is seriously gone. There's nothing in here. It is totally gone. I had a feeling, I forgot they cleaned the parking lots in the evening, and my spray is gone. Oh my God. The spray is gone, everybody. All my stuff. I don't know what else was underneath my car, because when my bag dropped out, everybody, dumped out, the bag just dropped out of my car, and I didn't even know that stuff dumped out of went underneath my car, and I pulled off, and it's gone. It's completely gone. I just went to the parking lot, and the parking lot is clean, and everything's gone. So I don't know what, I know the spray, and then there was other stuff, because the bag, when I opened the door to go into Dollar Tree, the bag dropped out, and I didn't even know that the spray was underneath there. Oh my God. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Oh my gosh. But I just wanted to tell all of you what I made last night and what I designed last night looks so absolutely amazing. I just put the shine on it this morning. I'm getting ready to go into my online store. I have more work to do on there. I have to add more information, and And I'm going to lower some of the prices down on my art because I know maybe it might be a little too pricey right now for all of you because, you know, hey, you know what I mean? But I got a lot of things to do with that today. Plus, you know, talk to all of you at some point in time because, my God, I wasn't expecting like this early, but I thought, let me go on and talk to everybody and let them know why the babe's up this early. She's been up ever since. See, I get up very early as it is, and my body's so used to it that I just naturally get up really early in the morning. So I just had to get up and go find this, and I couldn't find it. I don't know what's it's gone. So I looked under. Maybe hopefully. I mean, there's the tires back here. I looked. Maybe a Hail Mary. Maybe there. It's like if I pull out the tire and stuff. Maybe it's just in there somewhere, right? Hi everybody. And I don't even think I'll tell you everybody. To be honest with you. This is no joke. I ran out so fast that I even forgot my glasses. I just thought, oh my, when I realized what happened, I ran out the door so fast. Like, guess what? I don't even have my glasses. But hi, everybody. I love you. Thanks for coming on this morning with me and hanging with me this early in the morning. Well, it's not really early in the morning. It's just early in the morning. Everybody, are you ready for this to be over with, this election? I am. Everybody, I'm ready for it to be over. I can't take it now. I don't want to hear about it anymore. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm just ready for it to be over, aren't you? You gotta wait until, let me see. Oh, okay, everybody. These are backups to the backups, everybody. Don't laugh at these. These are seriously, and I tried to paint them before. I did a good job. These are back up to the back. These are actually my good glasses, but I don't wear them. But hold on a second. Yeah, I don't think you ever seen these on, did you? Hold on a minute. Get over. Okay. Lowering my prices. I'm lowering the prices. Yeah, I'm lowering the prices, everybody. I know it's hard. I mean, I know it's like really tough, everybody. Everybody's going through something financially. I mean, look at me. I don't have my job. My lady had to be under the care of, I mean, I can't even discuss that because it was really sad what happened to her. I mean, I can't even discuss that, you know? That is really heartbreaking. So it's like, I don't even have my job right now because she had to, I can't even discuss it. I mean, I wish I could. It's so sad, but I can't even discuss it. It's really sad, everybody. And so I don't even have my job from there, and so it's just, you know, how do you think I feel? I mean, you know, I'm nervous and, you know, and everything and stuff like that. You know, it's always something, but everything will be all right. And so, you know, let's not blame anybody. So that's why I'm going this morning, and you never seen me in these glasses because these are actually. These are my really good ones and I can actually see. Oh, okay. My boo thing for honky, okay. But, so, you know, everybody, I am, like, just trying to hang in there myself, right? And so I felt bad. I'm like, my art is so rare and so unique. And I look at other people's art that, you know, the art's in the eye of the beholder, everybody. Everybody has their own special gift, everybody. I'm not knocking anyone's art. But did you see this, everybody? Speaking of art, did you see this banana? Like a real banana with a piece of duct tape over it in New York. I think it went for, or it's going to go for $1 million. Did anybody see that? That is beyond crazy. A banana rots in a matter of like a day. 1.0, right? But art is in the eye of the beholder, everybody. So I guess if you stick that banana up every day or every time it rots and put that duct tape over it, you paid $1 million for that. Whoever did that, like, I don't even know, everybody. Did you see that in New York? It is craziness. But I'm a lover of art myself. I love art pieces. But so people buy what they love, and the uniqueness of art, it brings euphoria. Yes, it brings euphoria, everybody, and I'm not lying to you. This is why people will buy art over maybe something else. I'm not joking you. Because when you look at a piece of art that touches your soul, right? And I'm not making this up, because I'm doing art also besides my products. Listen, I love my products. But when you look at a piece of art, everybody, it brings some kind of euphoria to your brain, that it just does something to you when you look at that piece of art. And I know my art does, everybody. My art does that. I'm not joking you. People with that have like bipolar that bought my art said, Tina, when I look at it, it calms me down. It like does something to me. Like, it, honest to God, everybody, I am serious. People, I mean adults that have like bipolar and stuff, they're like, Tina, when I bought your piece of art, you're for some reason, when I look at that piece of art, it just does something to me. And that is what art does, everybody. Art is meant to do that. And we all have this beautiful, every artist's hands touch that piece of art, right? And honest to God, I think that's why people say that bought my art, is that, they were like, I didn't want to tell you this, but, I had bipolar, or I had depression. And when I looked at that piece of art I bought from you, there was something different about how I felt. I felt happy. I couldn't even, it made me cry, everybody, because I'm like, wow. Because every artist touches their canvas with their hearts, their souls. This is why, everybody, I'm telling you, people don't care how much they pay for a piece of art, because they feel that vibration of that artist. And I'm not making this stuff up. I wouldn't even do this, or I'm not saying this just for anybody to buy my art. I mean, you buy it or whatever. But there's something beautiful about touching someone's piece of art, right? Let me see. I'm done here, but I'll still talk real quick. Because, it's maybe, hopefully, maybe it could be under the seat, and I just over hyperactive. Okay, I gotta get a little smoke out of this car. But there's something, when they said that, everybody, I honestly started crying, because, I like art too. And, when I get a chance, if I have money, I buy people's art and stuff, right? And so here's the thing, everybody, when you're saying that, keep in mind that is actually right, because pieces of art touches your soul, because you got that artist who put their heart and soul into creating whatever they created. Even the banana with the piece of duct tape over it, it touches somebody in a way that it touches your euphoria. Art touches your euphoria in your brain. I swear to goodness it does. And when people were saying that about my art, I honest to God cried, because I'm like, oh wow, because I don't know how to paint faces. I don't know how to paint flowers or anything, but just my love of space. It brings something to that canvas that even I can't even explain, everybody. And so when they said that to me, I believed it, because it hits me in a certain way that I've never even known before in my life, right? So, yes, I believe that that piece of art, that banana with that duct tape on there, that might say something to someone that you have no idea. It's just that touching the something in your brain, and people will buy art. They do not care, everybody. I'm telling you, people will buy art over something else, because it touches that part of you that nothing else can. I mean, it just touches the senses in your brain. When you look at that piece of art that you buy, and you go, wow, I love the colors. I love the imagination of this. I love the depth of this piece of art. I absolutely just love what this piece of art says and speaks to my brain. And that is the hello factor that, honest to God, my art brings, whatever. I'm not even an artist. I'm just saying my space art brings to people when they get it, everybody. And that's why I am honestly, I can't even believe this, everybody. I just looked at my art this morning when I took it out and sprayed it and put the coat over it. And I almost cried because I'm thinking, it touched me like that. I mean, it hit me like that. Honest to God, it hit me like that so bad because I always had anxiety as a little girl. I mean, I always had deep anxiety, really bad. And I, I just it and then when I started just tapping this art out, for honest to God, I have no idea why, because I think it is divine, because I've never done this before in my life. And creating this beautiful stuff that I've never done in my life, it does something to you. It even does something to me. So when I say that when you buy a piece of my art, you're buying a piece of my heart, you really actually are, because every canvas that I touch, every piece of art that I touch, it does something to me, and I know it'll do something to you. I mean, in the most euphoric way, because it does it to me. Every time I look at my art, like this morning, I had to lay things out, to spray paint it and then number it. And I have to go into the online store today and take the numbers down on the price, because I want every single one of you to be able to purchase a piece of my art. So the numbers are going down of the cost today, because when I looked at it today, I go, you know what, God, I can't do this to my people, because everybody's going through something, but everybody needs something to make the euphoria, make them feel good, right? And so when I go in today, everybody, I had to spray paint everything that I done last night, so I can put it on my online store and adjust the prices. Actually, the guy helped me with my online store. He even put all the wording in there for me. Isn't that nice? Well, I got to tell him, you got to take it back to the first look of this store, because this second look I really don't like too much, but it's up and I have to add some information in. So I got to add more information in, introducing myself. And it's going to be, I don't want it to be too wordy, because it could be wordy like this, right? Because I got to tell everybody, when you buy this piece of art, it's going to touch you in such a way that you're going to want one in every piece, every room that you're in. Because when you touch that piece of art, like everybody is telling me, the euphoria that you will feel from my art is absolutely amazing, because I feel that euphoria every day, every time I touch my art and look at it. Every time I tap out a piece of art, there's something that comes over me that I can't even explain, everybody. And so I really do want all of you to have a piece of that and be able to afford that, because if that makes those people that already bought my art feel so good about that piece of art, which they said, Tina, we're going to buy more art from you, definitely. Um, that touches my soul, everybody. I mean, it makes me want to cry. It God serious makes me want to cry, because I know that's what it's doing to them. So, everybody, hey, listen, if you, I mean, we're adults here on this channel. If you have bipolar or even sadness, I mean, maybe you might want to get a piece of my art, because you know what? People that have bought it, that are grown adults, are telling me this. Now, I'm feeling the same way, because I have anxiety. Well, I used to have it. It don't have me anymore, because what my art is doing for me, and when I look at my pictures that I love every piece. It takes my breath away, everybody. And so they can't be lying, because I feel that euphoria along with them, right? And so I am so excited. Like later on today, um, I'm going to, get on my iPad and actually open up. I'm going to show you my store. You can go into www.spaceartbeauty.net and check out my art. Listen, everybody, I know I have the prices up a little salty right now. How the guy said, Tina, they should be up more, but I'm going to take it down, everybody. I'm going to take the prices down. I had somebody help me with this, okay? But I got to do it this way when it comes to the prices. I have to do it the way that a regular person who wants that piece of art, that can feel that. So if you feel, because there's only one of each, everybody. So, you will be the first person to purchase that piece of art that's on there. And so, when you feel that hit in your soul, then that piece of art is telling you something, everybody. And you know, that would be wonderful if you would buy it, because that piece of art is talking directly to you. So, with that being said, I am so excited about this day. I feel like I'm gonna cry because, you know, I'm uploading those new pieces today. I'm taking the prices down today, and I am just in awe of today, everybody, because the euphoria. And I'm wishing I gotta read it, right. I mean, I gotta look over this video, everybody, because what I'm saying on here is literally the little excerpt the introduction to myself of what I want to say on my online store, because the euphoria is amazing. And I just like I said, I know everybody got off, but you know, have a blessed day, and I'll see you when I see you. And I pray that you feel that, and I'm sure you will, because just like I said, everybody that's bought a piece is feeling the same way. So I love you, and I'll see you in a bit, probably this afternoon, once I get everything done today, everybody. I got to get in there first thing. Well, this morning, just like I said, I sprayed all the art that's going up for sale that I done last night. And then I got to go into that online store and put it on there, and then tinker with those prices today, everybody, because what a great gift to give someone, everybody, than a piece of my art that's from my heart. That's your girl, right? Seriously, because Christmas will be so soon coming, everybody. And what a way to give somebody this beautiful piece of art. And also, everybody, guess what I will be doing? I wanted to tell you right now, and well, hell, while I'm on a roll, I got to tell you something. I really got to tell you something about what I'm going to do with my tap art next. You're not even going to believe this. You are not going to believe this. Something hit my brain um, you know, a few days ago. And guess what? Since when I got good response from the original people that bought my art, very first people, no joke, you know, before this, the gloss was on it, right? The people that believed in me right from the start, everybody, honest to God, guess what? And they told me their story of how it touched them in a way where you know, it took their anxiety away, or their bipolar. I mean, it just soothed it. You know what something told me to do, everybody? Something came to my intuitive connection and said to make children's tap art. So I'm going to have a little section for children's tap art, you know, from, you know, small children to adults. And the tap art is going to be in their colors, and to move their minds when they see it, that it makes their minds feel good. So I will be working on the um the children, the young adults and children's aspect of my tap art. And I'm looking forward to that, because I have to use different colors, but my mind is going to go in a different way when I'm tapping out their art, because I want to take this art to yes, because absolutely. And there's something hit me, everybody, and not everything that every this is, honest to God, everybody, this is nothing but God that is actually moving my fingers, because I don't even know how to draw. I never knew how to draw. I don't know how to do, I don't even know how to draw a flower. I don't even know how to draw a face. And and I don't know, I was sitting in the apartment and really sad one day, and something just hit me to go get arts and supplies. And I've already had some, because I'd done my stick figure art, which looks like a little kid drawing. But listen, and then suddenly something happened to me, everybody, that took over my hand, my body, my life. And it's nothing but Mr. Butch. God brought Mr. Butch into my life for a reason. He is the most wonderful, he's such a wonderful man. He said, Tina, your art is absolutely so beautiful. And I mean, I want to cry, but I cannot do that this morning, because I got too much on my mind and on my plate. But there's something about my art that if it's making that connection to adults' brains, like, you know, their euphoria, there's got to be something that connects to children. And that when that piece of art sits in their room, or in their space, it's got to do something to them. And that's the fact about my art. So I will be doing just a little bit of a little section for art, tap out art, for young adults and small children who, are maybe even a little bit hyper. But when they look at that picture and they look at that painting, suddenly it calms them down and suddenly it soothes them down. Now with younger children, they need a little bit more larger painting. I don't know how I'm going to do this or what size, or if it's going to be 11. I don't know how I'm going to do this with children, because children need to see it, right, to feel it, right. And if it's too small, they won't be able to get it. So with children, I have to need to go a little bit more bigger in order for them to feel what I felt as a child, imagining, sitting in my room and looking up at the sky. I love the sky so much beyond belief, everybody. I could look at the sky all day and be a sky watcher for my life, everybody. And what it done to me when I was a little girl, and sitting up, and just envisioning what could be above those clouds. I swear, as a little girl, I would sit and even have tears in my eyes, often wondering what was above those clouds. No lie, that is how much I'm in love with space. That's how much I've always been in love with space ever since I was this little girl. And I mean, honest to God, I'm tearing up, everybody. This is how serious it is. And when I say that I probably love space more than probably anybody on this earth, even an astronaut, even Elon Musk, when I tell you this, I'm God from my heart. I've always loved what was ever above the clouds in my life. And so that is how I'm taking my art and tapping this out in such a way that is incredible, because I take myself back to this little girl who had nothing, and I'm looking up and at the sky and wondering, God, what is above those clouds? What is above those clouds? What is above that? What is above that Milky Way? What is going on with the sun, the moon, the stars? I want to see that. I want to be able to tell me, God. What I mean, as a little girl, honest to God, I would sit and look out the window and gaze at the clouds and go, what is above that? That's got to be absolutely incredible. And this is how my art is forming, everybody. It takes, as soon as I get that, that tap in my hand, right? Suddenly that little girl comes back to me from Sunnyside in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And it hits me so deep that when I start tapping, that little girl comes into my senses, and it just goes wild on that canvas. And whatever you see is what you see. And I always thought, hey, there could be something scary up there. It's such a mystery. What's above those clouds? It's goddamn, it's incredible, right? And so as a little girl, I've always knew that space was incredible. It's scary. It's probably even scary. I always say that to myself when I was a little girl. It's probably even scary. What's above those clouds? And that blue sky has got to be crazy. It's got to be scary, right? And I would sit there as a little girl in Sunnyside. Literally, I didn't have running water when I grew up. We didn't have anything like that, right? And if I could wonder so beautifully and incredibly what's above the beautiful blue sky and what's above those beautiful white clouds, and depths into space, anybody can do that. So my art, everybody, is just not just for adults. I definitely am going to make a section for children and teens, because the teens can actually look at this art and feel something. But the little children that are hyper and running around, and when they see that piece of art, they are going to feel something, and it's going to move them, everybody. It's going to slow them down. It's going to calm them down. And so I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do, um, if I'm going to tap out their piece of art, but then just get that in maybe a poster size or something for the children to put in their bedroom. That way they can look at that big piece of art, right? The big piece of art in poster form, because children are different. They need to see something big in order to feel it, right? So I'm already in the works with trying to do something like that and already lay out that plan, everybody, because children need to feel that incredibleness. Because if you think about it, everybody, how many little kids right now have paintings in their room? Honest to God, think about it. Little kids are hyper and active and running around. But guess what? As adults, we love looking at a painting. But how many little kids have a painting in their room? If they did, they probably would be calm. They wouldn't run around. They wouldn't be, because they see that beautiful painting of whatever it is. And if they see that every day, everybody in their bedrooms, I swear little children should have paintings in their room, because when they see that painting and they see all those different those different textures, and God only knows where all that's going, right? In that picture, suddenly every day they wake up and see that, it calms them down. And people, this is a whole new wave here, everybody. This is a whole new generation that, as parents, you got to do this for your kids. You got to let them have that piece of art in their rooms to where it calms their senses down. It calms them down, because when they wake up and look at that piece of art that's right in front of their face with all that texture on it, right? And suddenly that hits those notes in our brains. And I'm God serious, it will calm them down, because they're seeing all that different textures and colors, and they're seeing something in those paintings that's incredible. And that's the senses that my painting I want to touch on. And every child, I want them to have a piece of my painting in their bedroom. And I'm trying to figure out, just like I said, everybody, my art for little children's room can't be small, because we're talking they need to see it, to feel it, right? So it has to be larger. It has to definitely be larger, like the 20 by somethings. That's probably the great size for a child's room, because they need to see that. They need to feel that. When they wake up, it should be right there in their faces. As soon as little kids wake up, they should be able to see that piece of art, and that will calm them right down, everybody. I'm telling you, my art does something to adults with bipolar. That's what the people that are telling me that bought my art, and it makes me want to cry. So with that being said, everybody, I want to get in here. I love you, and I will see you this afternoon for a little video, and then you know how I do it at nighttime, at 8:30. I hit there's man, Monday night football. Damn it, I'm up against tonight. Gee whiz. Well, I guess I'll still do it tonight. But I'm up against election stuff tonight. But guess what? I've got a whole new situation that's going on with this painting, and I cannot wait, everybody. Um, Maybe next week, or maybe actually, I don't know when. Like, I already have the boards, everybody, that I can start this art out. And maybe I'll use the rest of the three boards, the three larger boards that I have for the teen and young adult, small children art, and see what happens there, everybody. And I'm going to tap this out in colors that will move their minds, everybody. It doesn't matter if they're a boy, it doesn't matter if they're a girl. Put it in their playroom. You know what, everybody? Little kids do have playrooms now. So put that piece of art in their playroom. And when they will honestly look at that piece of art, everybody. Or if your child's hyper and needs a little calm down, put that piece of art in their bedroom. So that way, the first thing they do is when their little eyes open, they see that with all them colors, right? And all that sweet stuff, because they need that. So everybody, I'll see you when I see you. I gotta get going. Thank you, Chris, for your help here in the show. Thank you, everybody. I love everybody. Have a blessed day, and I will see you when I see you, which in a few hours, like later on today, around 1 or 12 1. Okay, let me get started in here, because I gotta write down. I have to do so many things today, everybody. But I'm so excited about this children's art, the little pieces. I mean, well, big pieces that I'm gonna incorporate with this. And when it's on my online store, everybody, it will say children, um, small children to teens art. Okay, so, and then it'll give a little description about what I'm talking about, because it will work. Trust me, everybody. This piece, whatever piece of art is tapped out for your small child, or your teen, to calm down, to just relax, it will work. I'm telling you, it will work, because it's only divine, and it will work when they see it and they feel it, and you don't even got to explain it to them. Just put it in their room. and hang it up in their room and see what happens. You know what I mean? Don't even say anything. Just hang the piece of art up in their room and see what kind of euphoria these little kids get. Because first they'll stand there and look at it. And then secondly, they'll calm down because they got to, because here's the thing, when a child's hyper, right? When they see those colors in the room and all this colliding together and all this tapped out manipulation right on the page, on the canvas, they have to look at each thing because little kids are curious. And that's the part that calms them down, everybody, is when they have to look at each color and how I tapped out it, right? And then they're going to start looking for things that you're not even going to know. But they're going to start looking on that canvas because those colors are suddenly calming them down, right? So I don't want to hold you too long this morning because I didn't have my coffee and neither did you. So I love you. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you, everybody, from the depths of my heart for your future purchases of my art. I must say, I'm not an artist because artists are magnificent. They draw faces and places and flowers. Me, everybody, I'm just a lover of space. I'm a lover of the universe. I'm a lover of the stars, the sun, the moon, and the stars. And with that, it creates the most beautiful art that I could ever imagine. It's wild, it's beautiful, it's intriguing, but most of all, it touches your heart, your mind, your senses, everybody. And that's priceless. I mean, I don't care how much it is, but when you get it, it's priceless and it's going to be priceless to you because just like I said, the people that have already gotten my art, they're feeling something in the beautiful way, in the most beautiful way, right? So have a blessed day, and I will see you when I see you, okay?